Hey, Greetings Not Nick fans, it's me, Nick, and I'm back with another one of my daily videos. Today is Friday, and we are going to be reacting to something that someone sent to my email, which is from Angelina, who says, "Hello, I was wondering if you can react to these videos. It's based on Andrew Tate's views, which I find very delusional." So yeah, I watched 5 seconds of the first video, and we're going to check it out. We're going to just jump right into it without even knowing what's going on. This first video is called Tate on being a heterosexual. I think he prides himself on talking in the third person and loving women, I guess. His YouTube channel is called Tate Speech. Haha, it's funny.
I'm a heterosexual man.
I'm a heterosexual man.
I'm a man who likes to have sex with women. Sometimes, heaven forbid, I like to have sex with more than one woman at a time.
Heaven forbid. Also, he has like this filter over his video, I think, that is going on his face to soften his skin here. You can tell that like there's no pores on his face right here, and his nose is kind of like non-existent right here, and so he puts this whole filter on his face to make himself look more attractive than he is.
And when I say that to people, that I'm a man who likes to have sex with lots and lots of different women, people will get offended instantly.
No one's gonna get offended. First of all, let me stop him right there. If you say that you like to have sex with multiple women, no one is going to get offended. What are they gonna say?
I'm a sexist. I hate women. I'm a misogynist.
Who's ever said that? Who's ever said he's having sex with a bunch of women? You're a sexist. Bambi, you gotta get off the table. He's looking up at the fridge. I can tell he wants to go on the fridge. He's so devious. Look at him. What's he gonna do? I'll throw him this piece of cardboard and he'll definitely come down. Bambi.
I'm a bad person because I'm a man who likes to have sex with women.
No one's ever said that. You like to have sex with women and you're a man? You're a bad person. That wasn't even a joke. That was not even a joke that I said you're a bad person. I just accidentally did that. I don't know why. But that's completely not, I did not mean to do that. I don't know why it happened. Stop putting person in the chat. Everyone stop. Cut it out. Stop saying. You got something to say to me? We're going to watch the video together, okay? You're going to sit here and watch it with me.
Since when does that make me a bad person? Since the dawn of human time, the only reason humans went from a small tribe of a couple thousand to populating the planet with billions is because people fucked. The reason you are watching this video right now, at some point in the history, a man fucked a woman, and here you are. That's the reason I'm here. That's the reason you're here.
Isn't artificial insemination a thing, right? Stop talking about person, guys. Cut it out.
That's the reason YouTube exists, and all these cities and all these things around the world exist because people fuck, a man and a woman. So since when is it a bad thing? So I say this and say there's nothing wrong with men having sex with women. This is the reason we exist. Then they say, yeah, but you want to have sex with lots of women. So why shouldn't I? Show me another point in history when men didn't have sex with lots of women. Show me a point in history when men did not have sex.
Dude, who are these people he's talking about? This is such a weird straw man argument where he's just fighting invisible people. And also, yeah, the chest tattoo, not a good look. It's pretty ugly.
If I find different women attractive, I'm allowed to have sex with different women if I so choose. And if I choose to have a relationship...
Well, if they so choose also. Be careful, Tate. You're walking down a very dangerous road right now.
And my girlfriend's okay with what I do, she is within her rights to say, well, I know he loves me and I know he fucks hoes and I don't really care. That's once again her decision.
What?
Why is me having sex with lots of women offensive?
Who said that? Why does this have 2.1 thousand likes and only 53 dislikes? Everything he says is logical because he's making up an argument. I could literally show up and go, why do all these people tell me that I can't make YouTube videos? You know, it's not a bad thing that YouTubers are becoming more popular and I should be able to be a YouTuber and make the kind of videos that I like as long as I'm not hurting anybody. Yeah, but no one said I can't be a YouTuber. No one even made that argument.
Why does that make me a dangerous person? Why am I some sexist, misogynist, bad guy?
Who said that?
Whereas if I'm a gay guy and I say, I'm gay, I want to fuck loads of dudes. I want to act overtly gay all the time. I want to make gay jokes at every straight man I see.
What gay person says that?
I want to fuck dudes constantly. I want them to fuck me. I want to fuck them. I want to suck dick. I want to be gay. That is worth a month of celebration. They get to close down roads and march and celebrate about it.
But because they're discriminated against. It was literally illegal to be gay. It was never illegal to have sex with a woman. So that's why they get to celebrate being able to be themselves. This guy is crazy. This is just like, this is so far beyond what I've talked about before. It's just like completely just coming up with an argument that like isn't even believable in the first place.
They don't produce. They don't replicate. They don't populate the planet.
Well, they can. You can still donate your sperm and actually have more kids than this guy will ever have.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here for real. Being gay and going to pride parades isn't about making gay jokes and having sex with loads of dudes.
Loving families. They don't do anything of merit besides jizz on each other, which is fine. It's their prerogative. I don't find it offensive. I just don't understand why their absolutely pointless sex, which leads to nothing, is encouraged by society.
So is this guy saying that every time he has sex, his aim is to have a child? Because, you know, he's saying that gay people have pointless sex and they provide nothing to society. But me, every time I have sex, I am producing a new child. That is my whole purpose, is that every time I have sex, I'm moving forward society.
And it's worth a month of pride. Whereas my sex, which can lead to a loving family and populating the planet, and is the only reason anyone's ever existed ever, is somehow frowned upon and seen as bad.
How has it ever been frowned upon? And does he even have a child? Do you have a child? Because if you don't have a child, then I'm confused by what's going on.
In fact, if I sit and say to people, I want to fuck as many girls, I like fucking beautiful women, and I have sex with lots and lots of beautiful women, people find that offensive. Whereas, in fact, there's many industries and many professions where I can lose my job. If I was a politician and said, yeah, I'm a politician, I'm a good politician, and I love my country, but I like to have sex with more than one woman at a time.
You're not a politician, first of all. Second of all, what job would you ever lose by saying that you like to have sex with women? If you're a politician, then that's a job based off of people voting for you. There's no other job like that. And even if, that would never change anything.
I like to have sex with multiple women, I would lose my job. I would no longer be seen as fit for purpose because I like to have heterosexual sex. Whereas if I were to say, you know, I'm a man, but I want to become a girl, I want to chop my dick off and take hormone blockers and put a wig on and change my name to Susie, that would somehow be encouraged. I'd like to do a thought experiment.
So he thinks that he has a better chance of being elected president if he said that he has polyamorous relations with other people rather than if he came out as a transgender woman. You really think that he would have a better chance of getting elected if he was a transgender woman than if he just said that he has sex with multiple women? Donald Trump was our president and he literally paid for models to piss on him. And we've never had a transgender candidate for the presidency ever. So I'm kind of confused by, you know, what the argument is between these two things.
I walk around and tell people in conversation that I like to have sex with lots and lots of different women. I estimate I have sex with 100 women a year, probably around that. They're all 9s and 10s. I ain't fucking with no basic assholes.
This guy is having sex with 2 women a week. 2 unique women every week, and they're all 9s and 10s. This guy with this haircut and chest tattoo, and his eyes are too far apart from each other, and his teeth look like he got them from the Dollar Tree. What's going on?
So I like to have sex with lots and lots of women and see their reactions to me, as opposed to saying I'm a transgender and see their reactions to me. Isn't it crazy we live in a society where
We live in a society
just as likely, if not more likely, to be frowned upon for heterosexual sex than if I decided to chop my dick off and become a girl? Which one of those actions is truly perverse? You tell me. Think about it. What's more perverse? Heterosexual sex, which creates new life, or me chopping my dick off and pretending I'm a girl? And I'm going to use the word pretending because no matter how many times I chop my dick off and how great my wig is, I'm still a man. I was born a man and I'm a man.
Oh, okay. In this whole comment section is pro Tate is what his name is. Only 53 people have come to this video. 54 and have chosen to dislike it. So I think it's time for us to come in here and show him what we're made of, folks. The new he said us. We should just comment hairline on every single one of his videos. I mean, he's getting worse and worse views every week anyways, so it's like he's not really blowing up at all.
And this is always my argument when I say to people, yeah, I have sex with lots of women. They always give me some kind of weird answer, and I say, if I was gay, would you talk to me that way? Gays shouldn't have kids. Just gonna say it, gays shouldn't have kids.
Gays. This is literally the kind of guy who just grew up and was like, I'm gonna say a hot take, and then I'm gonna pretend like I'm right about it. I jumped one video and his hairline already went up 3 inches. I don't know what the accent is. I can't figure it out. This guy has an incredible strong frame and I just realized it. Does he pay for comments? This isn't controversial. It's just common sense. Okay, I don't know what he has to say. Let's find out.
If you want to be gay and you want to bum, that's fine. I'm not anti-gay. I am anti-gays raising kids. Because children, since the dawn of human time, were only ever created by a man and a woman. Therefore raised by a man and a woman, meaning that's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, but then what is the difference between a man and a woman that raises those kids? Let's find out.
To come along with some new virtue signal bullshit and go, no, it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be loads of homos and a kid in the middle. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's just not just, I don't see how that's healthy for a child. Instead of you desperately trying to say it is healthy, I want some proof. I don't have to prove to you it's unhealthy. The burden of proof is on you. You need to do,
Wait, what kind of argument is that? I'm not going to come up with the proof. You need to come up with the proof. Well, the proof is that for hundreds of years, people have been raised by single parent households. They've been raised by no parents in the household. They've been raised by divorced parents. They've been raised by horrible parents that, you know, hurt their kids and hurt each other. And you think that the worst thing that could happen to them outside of that would be a homosexual couple? And I'm sure there's been studies. Studies on gay people raising kids. Boom. First article. Children raised by same-sex couples do better in school. New study finds. A journal right here. School outcomes of children raised by same-sex parents. Although widely used in policy debates, the literature on children's outcome when raised by same-sex parents mostly relies on small selective samples or samples based on cross-sectional survey data. This has led to a lack of statistical power and the inability to distinguish children born to same-sex parents from children of separated parents. The results indicate that children raised by same-sex parents from birth perform better than children raised by different sex parents in both primary and secondary education. Fact check. Are children better off with a mother and a father than with same-sex parents? Kevin Andrews' assertion that children who are brought up with a mother and father are, as a cohort, better off than those who are not is not supported by research evidence. The majority of research on this topic shows that children or adolescents raised by same-sex parents fare equally as well as those raised by opposite-sex parents on a wide range of social, emotional, health, and academic outcomes. There you go right there. That's exactly what our man Tate just said, and that is the evidence that it's not true. So we don't really need to watch the rest of the video, right? Okay, well, I feel like that's all I have to say, you know? Here's my verdict. This guy shouldn't have a career. His views are already slowly decreasing, so I don't think he even has one on YouTube as of right now. The fact that his views have a widely positive reception and no one seems to really care about his takes and are in fact supporting them and saying that they're happy, his opinions is pretty disheartening, and I think that he sucks. So that's the final thing I have to say about it. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
I'm gay. I want to fuck loads of dudes.